We are live.
Woo.
You got the script, right? Of like what
The
all we're
questions.
gonna the rundown. Show rundown.
Yep.
Cool, cool. Hey guys, as you guys come in, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up everything. But so we're just gonna go ahead and get started as people come in. I do plan on saving this live, so if you miss anything, you can go back and watch it later. But we did it. We hit 10,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's just been a really long time coming. I started the channel 5 years ago. For you guys I don't know, actually, I think it's been almost exactly 5 years. I
It's
believe
been
I
not
started.
long.
I know. I think I started in like July 2020. So it was like, a few months after the pandemic started. Like, yeah. But to celebrate, I wanted to read through like, a story that I'm obsessed with, a couple of stories that I found on Reddit, and live Q&A and a story time. So be sure to
Okay.
stick around to the end so you can hear a little bit more about me. Okay. So for our first segment, I'm calling this like stories that I'm obsessed with. Just things that I can't stop like reading about, looking at, that kind of thing. And the first one is the David case. So a lot of stuff is still kind of coming out about it, but I'm just going to read some stuff that we do know. So, a 2023 Tesla that was registered to David Anthony Burke, also known as a singer named David, was ticketed by Los Angeles authorities on Hollywood Hills, or on a Hollywood Hills street near where the singer lived for 11 days before the body of a missing young girl was found inside the trunk. The Tesla had been parked on Bluebird Avenue so long that some residents complained about it in like late August, leading to the car being ticketed, according to law enforcement sources in of the LA Times. Los Angeles police detectives are now trying to determine how long the car was on the street and when uh, Celeste Rivas Hernandez body appeared there. Police have not established a cause of death or a cause of her passing. Detectives have been working for weeks to trace her final moments and determine any connections with singer David, who they say has been cooperating with them. Detectives served a search warrant at the rental property near north of Sunset Boulevard. Law enforcement sources with the knowledge of the case but not authorized to speak publicly said investigators received various items from the home, including electronics and computers. On the afternoon of August 27th, a parking enforcement officer marked the Tesla, noting the position of its tires. So he got like a ticket or something. Then on September 3rd of 2025, the
Wait, hold on.
officer.
Wait. The
Mhm.
position of his tires?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's like not parked correctly because you know how you're supposed to park a certain way, otherwise they can tow your car, like
No.
closer to the curb or whatever. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I
Okay.
made that up. I'm sorry. So then on September 3rd, the officer issued a citation to the Tesla for violating the 72-hour parking ordinance. So 2 days later, the Tesla was impounded and towed to the Hollywood tow yard. But it will be another 3 days until the grim truth came out. On the early morning of September 8th, a tow yard worker passing the Tesla caught a whiff of the smell of death. He alerted the LA police detectives to his concerns. A detective agreeing with those suspicions obtained a search warrant, and that's when they opened up the trunk. Inside the trunk of the multi-platinum musician's Tesla was a black duffel bag containing the heavily decomposed remains of Hernandez. She weighed only 71 pounds and had a tattoo on her finger, according to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner. Her body was found a day after her 15th birthday. She grew up in the Lake Elsinore, California, which is about 76 miles away from Hollywood, where the Tesla was parked before it was towed. She was only in the seventh grade, and her family reported her missing at least 3 times in 2024, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. That's David, was raised in Houston and has collaborated with musicians like Kali Uchis, uh, 21 Savage, and a bunch of other people. He also created an anthem for the game Fortnite. Burke had been on a national tour promoting his album Withered since early August. He performed in Boston, Montreal, Canada, and Toronto, Canada in late August, and in early September had stops in Detroit, Chicago, and Indianapolis. But the tour was, of course, canceled amid the investigation. Withered was released on Darkroom and Interscope Records in April. The album charted at number 13. He's like a really popular streamer. They said he has like 521 streams on Spotify as of right now.
Okay.
Um,
Million streams. That's wild.
yeah. On September 7th, his last social media post, he announced on Instagram that he was going to drop a deluxe version of the album. It was one of his last social media posts before Hernandez's body was discovered. So yeah, that's a really huge, case that's going on right now. I haven't discovered it or talked about it on the channel just because there's just a lot of moving pieces and like things are coming out every single day. There's a lot of unconfirmed shoot. There's a lot of unconfirmed rumors going on that I don't even want to touch on. So there's the latest with that case.
So, how long has she been missing?
Since last year.
Like,
So yeah. But that's the latest with that. So, okay, I just remembered we're going to be switching gears. I just want to kind of go over that because that's like a really popular story right now, but I forgot to share the live with my parents so they can know. So, one second, please. We are live now. I have my computer right here. We are live now. That's what I said. Wait, let me see if I can. I don't even know how to share this. Oh wait, I can do it from right here. Let's see. Copy link.
what are you doing? You're frozen.
Wait, can you see me?
Yeah. I mean, you're frozen, but I can hear you now.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Wait, oh, cancel. Adrian, I don't know how to come back. That's crazy.
Are you not on the live?
Yeah, I can see. Can you wait, you said I'm frozen though, right?
Yeah.
Dang it. Wait. Am I still frozen?
Yes.
Dang it. Wait, am I gonna have to end it and come back? Wait. Oh, okay, back. Yay. Okay. I just turned my camera off and turned it back on.
What?
Okay, my dad's here. Hey, Dad. I
Hey,
just went
Teresa's
frozen.
dad.
You
That I've never ever met, but I've been here since middle school. I
have
like,
met
I
him. You
know
met him
him.
at my graduation dinner.
Girl, that was like a million years ago.
Okay, so getting into the next thing. Okay, so now we're going to be reading some stories that I found on Reddit. This one is called wait. Okay, so yeah, this one was funny. So my colleague got told she should smile more at work. Her reply deserves an award. One of my closest colleagues told me this recently, and I can't stop thinking about it. She was presenting during a meeting, doing her job, completely professional. Out of nowhere, our manager, a male, interrupts her and says, "You should smile more. It makes you look friendlier." She didn't even flinch, just looked him dead in the eye and said, "I'm here to be taken seriously, not to be decoration." The room went silent. You could feel the shift instantly. A couple of us had to stop ourselves from clapping. It blows my mind that in 2025, women are still dealing with this kind of nonsense, but her clapback, pure gold. Honestly, I wish I had half of her composure. If it were me, I would have spent the rest of the meeting replaying it in my head instead of dropping that line on the spot. Now, I chose this story because I had a very similar experience.
Okay.
So I was at work and I was just walking by, and like one of the security guards was like, I'm literally like walking, I was like already past him, and he was like, "Oh, hey, you should smile more." But he said it so like jarring that I went like,
Well, that's not gonna help. First off,
I know. And so I turned to him and I was just like, "Would you say that to a man? I don't think you would."
no, no, they
I
would.
just kept walking.
Hey, bro, you should smile more.
Like
No,
that
it's
was
always at the gas station for me. It's like, how do you know I'm having a good day? Like, how do you
exactly. Like we're
know?
just supposed to be like walking around like come on.
No.
Okay, so Let's see what the next Reddit story was. So this lady said she found out that she was being cheated on. So it says, me, I'm a 26-year-old female, and my husband, a 26-year-old male, have been married for almost 3 years. Wait, have been married for almost 3 years, together for four. We started off as friends, and after multiple attempts to get out of the friend zone, he finally did. After one night we spent together talking and laughing all night. I fell in love with him shortly after, and things got serious pretty quickly. I fell for him hard. He was the first person in almost a year that I was able to bring my walls down and show me unconditional love. Prior to him, I was in an emotional and borderline physically, abusive relationship.
Okay.
Anyways, for the past few months, I have been getting this feeling that something was off. I kept confiding in my nail technician that I see every 2 to 3 weeks. She kept telling me to check his phone. Firstly, I never have been the type of woman to go through my partner's phone. Secondly, I didn't know his password until today. Well, tonight I did it. We laid down and for bed, and when he fell asleep, I felt this overwhelming sense to check. I sat next to the bed and on the floor for 2 hours going through everything. I found messages between him and his ex, both confessing their undying love for each other. I know. Talking about their marriages, talking about explicit things. She is also married and has 3 kids. I think she's pregnant with one. she
Oh, okay.
um He has an OnlyFans subscription to multiple women and has been messaging over 50 plus women on social media and has dating apps where he uses the name Carlos. Obviously not using obviously not using his real name. I took pictures of everything I could find, videos, messages between him and his cousin, talking about a girl my husband has been talking to. He has been doing this with multiple women for our entire marriage. Also, in some messages, I am sure he has met up with at least one girl at night. He goes out with his coworkers, which I have never had a problem with. I am sick to my stomach. I always told myself if I ever caught him cheating, I would leave. I don't know what to do. It's 4:25 a.m. and he's still asleep. Yada yada yada. So, what do you think?
Ugh. Um, Married or not, I I've been on that side, and usually when you have that gut feeling, how she's like, "Oh, something just told me to check."
Yeah, something's in. You go looking for something, I believe you'll find it.
Every single time.
Mhm.
So, I mean, what's the question?
Basically, should she leave or stay? She also has an update. Okay, let me read the update first. Hey everyone, thank you so much for advice and encouragement. Most of you helped me out a lot as far as what I should do. As much as I wanted to wait to confront him so I can do it while serving the divorce papers, I couldn't. It was eating me up from the inside because he was acting so normal while I was hurting. So I confronted him. I told him I went through his phone and was honestly hoping I wasn't right about what I thought was happening. But I came across so much different things in different women. He first was defensive, said, of course, the famous line, why would you go through my phone? And I told him, because I had a feeling something shady was happening. And I was right. I just wasn't expecting as much as I found. He basically was trying to say that those were all from a long time ago and they are just friends. I told him I have screenshots and videos of everything, so try again. Have you, hooked up with any of them? He said no and told me that I needed to delete all the pictures and videos. I told him that's definitely not happening. He kept insisting that I know, he kept insisting that I needed to be because it's not doing anything for me. Okay. Oh, that I needed to delete everything because it's not doing anything for me. I don't believe anything he says. You shouldn't. Based off the screenshots I have, he isn't being 100% honest and honest still. And to me, that says so much. He asked, well, what do you want me to do? I'm not laughing at her pain, but it's just like, why would you say that? I told him nothing. I don't want anything from you. We sat in complete silence for 10 minutes. I told him I needed some time to figure out what I'm going to do. He said, what do you mean? What does that mean? I told him I wanted some time to figure out if I wanted to stay or leave. The next night, he came up to me and said he wanted to talk. We sat down. He said he was sorry for putting me through all of this and that I didn't deserve it. He asked me what I want to do, and I told him I can't stay in a relationship where I've been disrespected for our entire marriage. I can't choose you. I need to choose myself. Okay, okay. And he said, "You're not gonna at least give me a chance?" I said, I said, "You had your chance when you put a ring on my finger and asked me to marry you. Why do you deserve another chance when you didn't even give us a chance in the first place?" He said, "There's nothing I can do." He said, "There's nothing I can do to fix what's already done. So I'm not going to make this harder on you. Do whatever you have to do. I'll I'll do what I can to make this easier for you." I told him, "Okay, I'll do the court filing. I already did, just filling the information it's requesting out and give it to you when I get back from visiting my family. We'll figure out everything." Okay. She said, "I'm not deleting the screenshots and videos that I have. I'm also not going to try to take everything away from him. I still love him. I wouldn't feel right doing that. Also I set an appointment to get tested and go see a therapist. Also, I have a house camera and know he's not dumb enough to bring a woman home." Okay. "I've been crying, haven't been able to eat or sleep. So, thank you to those who have given me good advice." So it sounds like she's, planning on leaving him. So that would be my only
Um,
advice.
my first thing is always I think you should figure out
Like
a
why he
person
cheated.
why a person cheated. No, that's just my general, but judging by his response, there's like no remorse, there's no like
Yeah.
that whole like what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Like, what do you
Or
want to do?
like
What do you like?
you
Come on.
you clearly want out, so just be out because not all of those are the same. Like cheating's obviously never okay,
Mm-hmm.
but people have trauma responses. People aren't mature enough
Mm-hmm.
in certain areas sometimes, but that um she needs to go
Yeah. I'm
because
glad that she's
the
getting
and
away
then
from him.
like why are you telling me to delete what I like? There's no,
Probably because just in case if she filed for divorce, then she wouldn't have the proof.
but
So
like that's giving no remorse to me, and
yeah,
I'm most certainly gonna keep them, and we're most certainly gonna get a divorce because you wouldn't
definitely.
be. 50 plus is crazy.
What?
50 plus women is nuts.
Yeah, like yeah, I feel like she doesn't have a choice because it's like you can't play
That's
with your health like that.
how
It's
many
just not
people on the
right.
football team?
I don't know.
That's that's hey, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so next we're gonna go into the live Q&A. Adrian has some questions for me.
All right,
So
question
Adrian,
number
take it away.
1. Tell your viewers about the first YouTube video you ever posted.
So the first video that I watched is actually it's nowhere to be found. I actually made it when I was in middle school. So I know. So I made a video and it was me singing With You by Jessica Simpson. There was no lighting. Like all you could see was you could kind of see my face, but it was mostly just the glare of the computer screen like on my face and I was just singing. Why in the world I posted that, I have no idea. I don't know who I was trying to reach. Only like 20 or so people watched it, and then my dad found out. Like, "Dad, I don't know if you remember that, but yeah." And then he found out, and he made me delete it, so I
20 is
deleted it.
kind of big back then, though. That's
Yeah, it was, especially back in those days. And mostly was like, I remember Zach Shore. Oh, I probably shouldn't say his name, but yeah, I remember him.
Mhm. Mm.
I can't believe you don't remember him. Well, anyways, he saw it, and like everybody was like
Bro, I
laughing
was in
about
a
it.
double at school.
Yeah. But he was one of the preppy kids, and,
I
like, they were,
definitely,
like, laughing about it, and I was like, "Oh,
most
yeah."
certainly don't know. Moving on.
Yeah, next question.
All right, let's see. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? I already know one.
Adrian, tell them the first person.
It's gonna be Tupac. He's gonna be at the head of the table, probably with no shirt on. Just
Why
saying.
no shirt?
Just saying. Because you know how he just wears the vest and like he's not
Yeah.
really
Oh,
dressed.
no shirt and a bulletproof vest is crazy.
Okay.
So he'd be the first person. Like, no particular order, but Tupac, Michael Jackson, and my grandmother. My grandmother from my dad's side. Just because I never got to meet her. So it would just be first of all, that dinner will be incredible. Like my grandmother, Tupac, and Michael Jackson, like that would be crazy. Yeah, sign me up. Yeah.
Oh, your dad said 11 players for each team on the field.
I figured
Thank
he would
you.
chime in with that. Thanks, Dad.
I don't watch football. Thank you.
Yeah. Clearly we don't.
No, no, no. Okay, next question. What motivates you to keep creating?
What motivates me? Probably just because I feel like I still talk about the same stuff, like with you, my mom, just anybody on the phone, just anybody in my real life.
Anybody.
Yeah, like if you like true crime, don't even tell me because I will just talk your head off about true crime, pop culture, like all that is just so right up my alley.
It's true.
So
She will.
yeah, it's just like, I mean, yeah, some days, like sometimes I'll upload a video and then maybe it won't, do as well as I thought that it would. But then there's other times where I've uploaded a video and thought, okay, maybe that might be get like a couple hundred views or whatever, and then it just completely took off. Like my Amanda Bynes video, as of right now, I think it's right under like 40K. I had no
That
clue
was
that
a
it
good
would.
video though.
Thank you. Like I had no clue that it would take off like that. I mean, I thought that it would be, maybe more than my average, but
Yeah.
I had no clue. I mean, it's only been
It
up for like
was
a few
very
months.
tastefully done. I'm so proud of you. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
Girl, you remember when you were afraid to just hit the upload button?
Yeah, okay,
Y'all, we would be
so
on the phone.
when I first started my YouTube channel, I worked for, like, a whole entire month on my first video, and it was like I got right to the very end. All it was literally already on YouTube, I just hadn't pressed upload to make it public, and so I would have to call or FaceTime Adrian and be like, "Okay, so I shouldn't upload it, right?" And she would
No,
be like,
you
"What?"
absolutely should.
Yeah, like, we were on the phone for hours, and, like, I think at one point we ended up getting off the phone because you were like, "Sharice, I gotta go." Like
Our average was like a good 4 hours.
yeah, back then, and I don't know, something okay, I do remember. So there was a girl that, I don't even think she makes videos anymore, but there was a girl that was on the Bad Girls Club that used to make YouTube videos, and when I was like, "Oh, well, if she has the courage to do it, I definitely should upload." And then and I just uploaded it, and then
It-
ever since then, I think a couple videos after that, I still would have to
yeah, it
FaceTime Adrian
was. Yeah,
and because I remember at the last time I had to call you for that, you were just like, "Girl, you're like 4 videos in and you still need me
like,
to hold your
like
hand."
you got it. Just do it.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Morning person or night owl?
Oh, and yeah, sorry. Dad, yes. So today would have been my grandmother's 90th birthday, so, rest in peace to my grandma, Grandma Ruru.
Happy birthday. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, brr, 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 brr. I wish I had sound effects for that, so yes.
All right. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Um, I'm not really a morning person, but once I'm up, I'm up. So once I'm up and I've had my coffee and like really, I'm like going for the day, I'm more of a morning person. I'm not really an insomnia person. Like I don't want to just be up at 2 a.m. for no reason. Like, no.
Shade.
Oh, well, I mean, not shade.
Shade. Shade was thrown. But
But
anyhow.
I'm more of a morning person.
All right. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube, easily. I do like Netflix, but YouTube for sure.
Yeah, they're hit or miss, honestly. So honestly, they're hit or miss depending on the season. I feel like all the good stuff comes on in the fall, no matter what streaming service.
Yeah, somebody said Netflix been snapping lately, and I would agree with that.
mm. What's the weirdest DM or comment you've ever received?
So there was one video, if you go on my channel, and I actually ended up pinning it because it's like, okay, you need to be shamed. There was a person that said, "The music really, you dumb F." Like he called me a dumb, like, okay. He was mad because he didn't like the music that I had in a video. And I was like, that's all you got from this
Childish.
whole video? Like, how sad. Also, he spelled dumb and the F word wrong. And I told him
Mm.
that. So that was weird.
If Loud and Wrong was the person, it would be that guy.
Yeah, just people that have problems with just random
I
things.
mean, that was a short sentence. You could have spell checked that.
Also, somebody was like, "Oh, I can tell that you're reading," and I'm just like, "Okay, well,
Okay,
you
but
do
what?
realize most YouTubers, especially YouTubers that cover actual like longer stories and any news channel, like they're literally reading because you have to get the facts right." So, yeah, I'm gonna be
Mm-mm.
reading. Like, okay, that was weird.
Mm. Okay, texting or calling?
It depends.
It depends
Like
on what, like who it is of the conversation, or both.
both really, because I mean, like if we have a lot, like if it's been a little bit,
We gonna
like
FaceTime.
me and Adrian talk all the time, like we text or whatever, but if we get on FaceTime, we're gonna be talking about, I mean, we can talk
Everything.
about stuff from like we've been friends for almost 20 years, which is crazy to think about. I'm kind of telling our ages, but
What?
yeah.
It,
But we could talk about stuff from like 10, 15 years ago to what's happening in the future, our career journeys, like all that kind of stuff. So it just depends, really. But if
uh,
it's like day to day, texting probably.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. What advice would you give to new creators?
Just be consistent. Just don't give up. Don't get too down about like your views and everything because some videos just aren't going to do well. And you can sit up and even I mean I'm guilty of this even now. Like I'll keep continuing to change the title, change the thumbnail, whatever. Just some videos, you just can't figure out the algorithm because there's just
Don't think too
no rhyme
much.
or
Just
reason
do it.
to it. Yeah, so just as long as you're passionate about it, just continue to be consistent. If you haven't started your YouTube channel yet, I would say maybe put together a couple of videos or vlogs or whatever your niche is first. That way, as soon as you jump on, you can go ahead and already be consistent. So that'll be
Yeah.
my biggest piece of advice.
And I will say something you helped me with too, but I think I still had a lag for whatever reason. But I think it helps when you, especially when you're first starting, to have that like those few videos. That way your own videos could be recommended after they watch that first one. Otherwise they're just gonna
Yeah.
be jump to another page. So
Hmm.
there's that too.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you come up with video ideas?
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, it just kind of depends. Like when I first started, it would be cases that I was already curious about. So if you go back and see some of my top videos or like some of my earlier videos, the Lamont Bentley video,
Mhm.
I still remember reading like the day that I found out that he had passed away. If you guys don't know, Lamont Bentley he played Hakeem on the show Moesha, which is Brandy's show from back in the day. He passed away in a car accident, and it was like he was ejected from the car, and he was like hit by up to like five other cars. Like it was, and I just remember thinking like, how is that possible? Like I'm still, I mean, of course, Moesha had long been off the air at that point, but I was just like, how is that even possible? How do I not know about this? Like it was just crazy. So it was just cases that I had already always kind of known about, but most, and I would tell other people about it, and they'd be like, I didn't even know that he had passed. So it would be stuff like that.
And people.
Yeah, Adrian too. Current events sometimes. I like to do vlogs as well, so it could just be anything.
All right, perfect segue. Why did you
Mhm.
start your channel?
So before I was on YouTube, or actually when I first got on YouTube, I used to work in news. I was a news producer for several years, and I just really enjoyed anytime that you would put together. So anytime that we would post something on our website, it would automatically the little clip of the show or whatever would go onto our YouTube page, and I would just post stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh wow, this is getting a lot of views. Like, where's this money going?" like but I really enjoy the process of writing the story, putting it together in like in a nice little bow, and then it'll go on our YouTube channel. And I was like, I really enjoy this process. Like I feel like I could do this on my own. So that's kind of how it started. And it was during the I don't know if you can still say that on YouTube, but it was during the huge event that happened in 2020. I don't know because YouTube loves to say that you. Okay, I'm not gonna
Fair
talk
enough, fair
about
enough.
YouTube while I'm on YouTube, but yeah. So yeah,
From
it was
2020 until.
until whenever it ended.
All right. What cartoon character do you relate to most?
Oh, I don't know. Um, I want to say the Powerpuff Girls.
All three?
Maybe. I don't know. It used to be Bubbles back in the day.
Bubbles is
I like Blossom though because Blossom is a leader. She always knew how to, get the girls in line. And I'm just like, man,
I don't know. She had her days too. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah. I don't know.
But
Maybe Blossom. Maybe Bubbles sometimes because Bubbles. I like Bubbles. I like all of them. Not Bubbles, but Buttercup because Buttercup didn't take anything from anybody, and that I admire
that
that.
that was my girl. That was me.
Yeah,
But my favorite episode though, when Bubbles snapped.
that could be any episode.
No, Bubbles, not Buttercup. Bubbles. When
Oh,
Bubbles
Bubbles.
snapped,
Okay.
laid the whole city down.
Mm.
Okay, anyway. Sweet or salty snacks?
Sweet. I have a huge sweet tooth. I love sugar. It's a problem.
Just glad it's not my fault. All right, Dr. Pepper. Just kidding.
Whatever's the other choice.
How do you deal with self doubt or burnout?
Ooh. Um, so like how do I keep myself motivated basically?
Yeah.
I think I just try to stay positive even though I don't know, just sometimes with life it can just be hard to just always still keep a positive mindset. Especially I feel like from coming from a news background, it's like you always are kind of cynical anyway. um But just really stay motivated. What I used to do was I used to read the biography of Robin Roberts, and
Okay.
people like her, people like Oprah. I know Oprah can be some people. She's kind of a polarizing person, but just reading the stories and like hearing the stories from people who grew up with literally nothing and then but they made a huge, turnaround and they really made something of their lives because
Yeah.
it just really shows you that it doesn't really matter where you come from. You can always you can achieve anything, especially here in America
Yeah.
where, you mean nothing and then you can just go on to be like
Um,
nothing and no one can stop you from anything. It doesn't matter who tells you you won't be
yeah.
anything, you're nothing, you're not a star, whatever. Oh, I wish we could say people's names on here, but I don't know how to explain who that person is without saying names. But somebody told me I wasn't a star back in the day, but look at me now, I have 10K. Wait, okay, remember we were looking at this person's yeah.
Who is it? No.
Oh, I thought you were saying what color are they?
No, no, I was saying who those are never mind.
Yeah. The person who's like a bartender now. Remember we went on their TikTok page and they're a bartender?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on. Because I need more clues.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's see. Oh, do you have any YouTube inspirations or favorite creators?
Yes. Some of my favorites are Oh That's Tea. She does a lot of story times on YouTube. Life with Simone is another huge one. Impressive. Black Femininity TV is
I,
another one. Those are like probably my top
I think
YouTubers.
I follow them.
I
That
think
sounds
I sent you her
familiar.
stuff before. Black Femininity
That's probably.
TV. Yeah. But those are my top people.
Okay. 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 If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Mm. Honestly, I don't know. Like if I had to move somewhere, I would probably choose Atlanta. Just because I don't know, I used to, like, really wanna live there, now I'm just like, "Ugh, it's kind of expensive too." But
Well,
maybe Europe, I don't know. I'll probably be a nomad for a little bit until I found my place.
go from Atlanta to Europe to nowhere.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, if I had the money, yeah, the freedom,
I feel that.
just pack up and go.
Ugh, just quit everything.
Yeah.
All right. What's a bucket list item that you still want to cross off your list if you have one?
Um, have millions in my bank account just to spend.
That's a bucket list.
Probably to travel more. I feel like I definitely this year and last year is the most that I traveled in many, many years, just because the career that I have just really didn't, allow me to travel the way that I wanted to. So,
Mhm.
but I would say to continue on that trajectory of traveling and going to different places, that's definitely huge.
Okay.
There's so many places I haven't been yet. Hi,
Hey, Miss Bernadette. All right, next question. What impact do
mom.
you hope to have on your audience?
I just really want to be like one of those YouTubers where people can go up to them or like message them and say, hey, when I'm having a bad day, I turn your videos on. That's why I want to do more lighthearted kind of content because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like true crime and and that's totally fine. But yeah, to just be that YouTuber that you can kind of put on for background noise, even, or, Just somebody that you can put them on and then you could just be like, like I know me, if I'm having
Escape
like, it
some
doesn't
hope.
even, yeah, like it doesn't even have to be like a bad day, but just a day where I'm just really
You don't
like
want to take
tired
just
or
turn
whatever.
your
Just
brain
need to
off
yes, and like just decompress. I listen to Miss Pat interviews. So, because she's just really, really funny.
like the comedian.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Her
leave that.
interviews are just so funny. She's a really
I'll leave,
funny person.
okay, I'll leave that one to let's see. Ooh, beach vacation or city adventure?
Ooh. I think right now, maybe
I feel like it
I've
gotta
been
be
missing the
city.
beach, but I feel
Mm.
like city.
I feel like city is like your personal. Like that's what I feel
Yeah.
like that's what you would normally gravitate to.
Yeah. Just
You're
because like if I go on vacation, I want to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do.
mhm,
So I feel like the city will be able to offer that versus beach is more so like, okay, I just want to lay around, maybe do like a couple of excursions, but mostly just relax.
beach. Throw me in the ocean,
That's
please.
understandable. Throw you in the ocean.
I mean, not throw me. Don't do that.
Wait, okay. Remember when we went to um this
No.
one field trip where it was basically the beach
Oh,
in
Ship
in
Island.
8th grade? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a person, okay, the girl who dated, dang it, we can't say names.
Do your best. Wait, what? No, never mind. Just don't because I don't.
The girl
This
who dated West Side. Does that make sense?
yeah, this going to have to be an off YouTube
Okay.
conversation. Cause
Well, no, I just say that to say she almost threw me in the water as a joke.
oh, somebody did throw me in the water. I mean, I didn't care, but
Well, I care
but
because I did not know how to swim.
I didn't have no swim clothes. You know how
Yeah,
sucky
I was
it is
fully
to be wet
clothed.
in jean capri shorts all day. Ugh.
Like I had to
Anyway,
tell her like 5 times, like I almost said her name. I can't swim. Yeah.
oh,
Okay, yeah, yeah. You know who I'm talking about?
I remember the story. No, but
Yeah.
just we'll figure it out. But yeah, I got you. I
Hmm.
got you. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're moving through these pretty quickly. Okay. What is something that you struggled with that you're proud to have overcome?
Um, Probably showing my face on YouTube just because, yeah. Like I used to be really not scared about it, but I just didn't really I don't know, like I
Desire
just
it.
wasn't yeah, like I just didn't I don't know. But now I'm just like I don't really care. I mean, obviously I'm on here now.
Thanks to you.
I know. And now like y'all, Adrian,
No.
I'm
Go
sorry to
ahead.
put her in the hot seat, but I remember some years ago, oh, I don't remember the year. It had to have been like 2018, 2019. And I was
Mm.
first, no, I guess I wasn't on YouTube then. Probably like 2020, 2021. Anyways, I was really interested in starting to vlog. And I was like, hey, Adrian, I'm going to pull my camera out. This is before I even turned the camera on. I was like, okay, so I'm going to pull my camera out and we're going to start to vlog, not even to show her, but to just get me comfortable in front of the camera. And she was just like, and I'm like, Adrian, I'm literally not going to post this. This is just so I can start to get comfortable posting myself.
Don't
And so I turned the
do
camera
not
on
like that.
and I was like, hey guys, like we're vlogging, da 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 da. And Adrian was just like, and I was like, you know
No,
what? Never mind.
I don't like being on these interwebs.
So the fact that she now has her own vlog channel, I am so proud of her. So
Anywho's,
yeah.
but no, but like a reverse thank you because I also couldn't have done it like without you and like
Oh,
watching
thank
you and
you.
how you do it and you're my mentor
Yay.
in this thing.
In
So
these YouTube streets.
yeah, in these YouTube streets, these interwebs.
Oh
I really
wait.
didn't want to do it, but it's
Jumping back to when you said the weirdest comment, somebody also said, and I can say this now because I don't live there anymore. Somebody was like, because I have my YouTube channel named True Crime Queen on the back of my car, and somebody was like, "Oh, I saw you on Highway 280," and I was like,
don't put my business out like that.
that was like her whole comment, and so I'm just like, okay, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, I don't know if you're trying to like dox where I live, like I don't know.
Or
I mean the
maybe
it was generic enough to where I didn't have a problem with it. Like it's not like you could. I mean, nobody
She
tracked me
also could have
down.
been excited. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for her, but she also could have been excited. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's how
hey,
I kinda took it, but I'm just
yeah,
like, "Bro,
you got
okay,
to be
like, don't be
careful.
telling" Yeah, so that's probably my weirdest comment too.
Hopefully, she wasn't trying to be.
I hope not. I mean, that was generic enough to where,
But legit though, that's kind of cool. You got your first fan.
yeah, yeah. Eventually, I probably am gonna take that sticker off, but I don't really see a reason to
And to
now.
think you tried to get me to put mine on my car.
I did? I
You
remember that.
did. I was like, girl, I swear not.
Wait, and then one time I was getting an oil change and I always forget that it's back there though. And one of the guys was like, "Oh, ask her what she do on YouTube." And I was like, "How do they know I'm on YouTube?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I have to."
See, I know. Mm-mm.
I mean, it wasn't weird.
You forgot.
It was just funny. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't need those problems. I can't.
It's fine.
I saw you on 280. It is not
Yeah.
fine.
Just don't do any room tours because, like, I do
Yeah.
follow a girl that said she did a whole like apartment tour or whatever, and
Mm,
they were like, "Oh, you live at such and such apartments," and
mm-mm.
it's
You
like,
gonna get the kitchen and the filming room. That's it.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Guys, one day I might do a full glam room tour, probably closer to when I get ready to move, but yeah, you might get that one day, possibly.
Whoop, whoop. All right, I think we're nearing the end of these questions. You said 20, but I really had 23. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are like the rapid fire questions. Pizza with pineapple, yes or no?
I don't think I've tried that before. It's just weird, and I like pizza and I like pineapples,
You
but
know
together,
what?
I don't like heated fruit also.
That's fair.
Like, I wouldn't warm up a strawberry.
No, not
Y'all, these are the conversations that
no,
we
legit. This is how FaceTime goes.
yeah,
We gonna get into that.
we go
We
from,
gonna
like, here to, like, all over the place.
yeah. All right. Super strength or mind reading?
Um, Probably super strength, only because I would say mind reading, but I don't know if you ever saw that episode of Family Matters where Steve Urkel had the power to, like, read or, like,
It's
hear what
literally
people were
like
thinking.
torturous and invasive for like
Yeah, but it was
those
like everybody's
people.
voices was going at the same time, and I was like, "No, that would drive me crazy."
And
So,
they're
super
overstimulated
strength.
way too fast. Absolutely
Yeah,
not. With people chewing, I can't handle that.
yeah.
Mm. Um, all right, let's see. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes, if they're made right.
Speaking of pancakes, I had some today. Don't
From
nobody judge
Oh,
me.
wait,
No,
don't say
no,
the name of the place. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no. I made them,
Oh, okay, okay.
but I was like,
Wait, from the Aunt
how?
Jemima mix?
No,
Oh,
some blue box my sister
oh,
got.
okay.
Anyway, so I was like, how do I get the edges crispy? All
Mm,
I had to do was Google it. Okay.
yeah.
Didn't even think about it. But someone was like, you put the oil and the butter and make sure that the butter doesn't burn. And like,
Oh.
by golly, it worked.
Might have to
So
try
now
that.
I feel like I'm an adult because I can make crispy pancakes
Yeah.
now. Okay. Let's see. I think this is the last. This is the last question.
Okay.
What's
We've been
been
going
the
live for
most
43 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. It's been like 10. Is what it
Does
feels like.
not including the test run.
Yeah. The test run was funny.
It was indeed a test run.
Yeah.
All right. What's been the most life-changing moment for you?
Um, I don't know, maybe starting my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Just because I just never you just never know how it's gonna go whenever you start a new, initiative like this.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, of course, I figured, okay, maybe, some people are gonna watch me. Wait, should I tell people like how I got my first 100 subscribers? It was so I used to this is so
Story time
embarrassing,
for
but it's funny.
me.
So, I used to go on to Facebook pages, like different Facebook groups or whatever.
Oh.
I'll just tell like the, I guess, watered down version. Basically, I used to go on different Facebook groups and I would post, I would like post like the links and everything, and I'd be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, this is such a great video, like da 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 da, it's about whatever." But I would post it as if it wasn't me.
I mean, we live and we learn.
Yeah.
I don't have the guts to do that. I'll just be like, I don't want to force it. They'll find me and give
Yeah,
me
I mean, now I
money.
would never do that. I mean, I wouldn't need to do that now, but back listen, back then, like, getting your
I mean,
first 1,000 was the hardest part
yeah,
because you just wanna get any views from anybody, so,
feel that. I'm coasting.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm
don't force
coasting.
anything, I mean, if people like it, then they'll subscribe, if they don't, they don't. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's I was like, I don't want to be in people's faces.
Yeah.
Being on camera's hard enough, honestly.
I'm used to it now, it is what it is.
That's true. You a old head in the game now.
I'm old, I'm literally 5 years old in the
All
game.
right, so what's next?
Okay, so I wanted to before we close it out, I wanted to give you guys a story time about my worst hairstylist experience.
Mm.
So this takes place, this had to have been like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And so I used to go to this beauty college or whatever. I had been there a couple of times before. And it was one of the few that were kind of in the area that I lived at that would let you take an appointment. Because a lot of them it was like walk-ins only, which was a little weird, but
Okay.
it let
Doesn't
you take
seem
an
like good
appointment,
time
but they were
management
never on
skills.
time. Like, okay, so my appointment will be for like 12 noon, and I wouldn't be in the chair anywhere before 12:30. So it's like, ugh, whatever. So I got my hair cornrowed or whatever, and I couldn't like from where I was sitting, I couldn't like see, of course, the back of my head.
Hmm.
So one of the hairstylists that was working on me was like, "Oh no," she came up to no, no, no. I had another hairstylist, and this other hairstylist came up. Her name was let's give her a name, Marilyn, because I this was from this. I just pulled this off. So Marilyn was like, "Oh, like we got to redo her whole head because her parts aren't straight. Her parts aren't straight." And I'm just like, "What?" So this is why it's important to when you're getting your hair done, make sure that you can like see, what they're
Usually they
doing
hand you a
before you,
mirror.
huh?
Usually they hand you a mirror, like so you
Girl, this
can
was
kind
a
of.
beauty college. Anyway, so Marilyn redid my hair and it was fine and everything. And so what happened? So I think I came back or something like that. Um, anyways, like I think I like caught up with her and she was gonna do my hair another time. And so she was like, "Oh yeah, you can just come to like my salon or whatever that I work at." So I was like, "Okay." So we get there and she's like, "Oh yeah, so I noticed like the booth that she had me at had somebody else's name or whatever." Cause you know how the hairstylists have their like licenses or whatever with their
Stations
name?
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was at a different person's booth and I was like, "Oh, like is this your normal booth that you work at?" And she was like, "Oh no, I just clean up here." So that happened. And so I'm like, "Okay." And so, okay, mind you, also she didn't have a car. So, because I remember I think I had to take her home or something like that. So
I
I
mean,
took her home.
I get. Let me just like hope that you build up a clientele, especially when like nobody gives you a
Oh,
chance.
and I remember I had to pick her up too. So yeah, because she didn't have a car. So I picked her up from her house. Then she took me to her salon
She
that
should
she
have
worked
just
with.
braided your hair at her house at this point, cause
I do remember she lived with her mom. So maybe, I mean, if I'm her mom, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. You want to do hair, but you're not bringing everybody to my house because she doesn't know me.
that's
It's not like we were friends.
that's
So
but you
anyways,
in
after
somebody else's
that,
booth, so like it's okay, it's fine. At least it's a hair
so
salon.
afterwards, we had to go to the gas station or whatever. I forgot why. But so we went to the gas station and then she got whatever she needed to get. And then I took her back home. So I'm on my way, I'm driving home. I get home. And then I get a text from her. And she's like, "Hey, I left my phone in your car." And I'm like, okay. So I go out to my car and I check. And I'm looking all in the passenger seat where she was sitting. I'm looking up under the seat, all in the back seat. I'm looking everywhere. And I'm like, hey, like, I just checked my car and like I don't see your phone, like it's not in my car. And she's
She didn't try to
like,
call it.
huh?
She didn't try to call it.
Girl, I don't know what that girl was doing. So I was like, hey, your phone's not in my car. And she was like, "Oh, well, I don't believe you because I can clearly see that it's moving." And I'm like, "Okay, well." Oh, and also before we went to the
Why
gas
would
station,
I?
I also took her to Subway. So there's two places that your phone could possibly be at that somebody could have took it, and I don't know.
Why would I want?
That's what I'm saying. And it's an iPhone, so it's like you can track it and just go to wherever it is.
Why
She
would
was
I
like, "Yeah,
want?
I can see that it's moving, so that means it must be in your car." And I'm like, "Well." ma'am, I'm at home, so I'm not even I'm not even driving. So also like I mean, okay, side note, if I had your phone, why would I would have blocked you. I mean, I would think I mean, I'm not a criminal, so I don't know, but if you're a criminal, like
And why
you
would I
would
wanna take anything from you? I had to pick you up and drop you off to do my hair. You should have been giving
literally.
me gas money.
I don't even think I charged her for gas because I'm just like, oh, she's doing my hair, like whatever. I don't know. I was in my early mid 20s, whatever. So
How do you end up in these situations? I just don't.
Adrian, I don't know. Like
What?
I have more hairstylist horror stories, but this is just the one that I'm just gonna tell today.
Why? So
I don't
you
even want to say what the other one was. Nothing bad. Like nothing bad happened to me, but yeah. So anyway, so she accused me of stealing her phone, which I'm just like, I mean, you can go and you can track your iPhone. Like it's hard to steal. It's kind of dumb to steal an iPhone, to be completely honest, because as soon as you turn it on,
I
the
mean, there's
person
no
can.
smart criminals, so there's that.
Yeah. So so she ends up having her mom call me and say, "Hey," her mom was cool though. She was like, "Hey, is there any way that you can like, just drive back over here and we can just look in your car?" Ma'am,
It's giving setup. Absolutely not.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, even if I don't have your phone, which I didn't have her phone, and I drive back down there and then y'all see that I don't have it, you're gonna accuse me of taking it still. And I don't know what y'all are gonna do to me or set me up. Yeah, like I don't know. So I was just like, I'm really sorry that she lost her phone, but ma'am, we went to the subway and we went to the gas station. So I don't know if she laid her phone down. I didn't see what she did with her phone because I wasn't, I mean, that's her phone. Like I'm not, I don't know. So
Why would I take your phone?
and yeah, so I never heard from her after that. Of course, I ended up blocking her because I'm just like, girl, like, you know. Actually, I blocked her, but I never deleted her number until like a few months ago. Why? I have no idea.
I'm sorry. Like like a few months ago from today?
Yeah,
And how long
and
was
she
I
mind you, she was
visiting that?
blocked. I just never deleted her number. I don't know. I'm bad at
Oh,
deleting.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, she was blocked, but yeah. So Marilyn, that's what we're gonna call her.
I don't I don't work here. I just clean up here.
Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, granted, she was just braiding her hair. That's not like a
yeah. But she was weird, and that was the last time that I went to a beauty college to get my hair done.
yeah.
I'm not saying I would never go to another one, but that was
That
just
was my regular
strong.
regular for a minute.
Yeah.
For when I was in what high school, I think.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh, so for you guys that are on here now, so the next like documentary style video that I'm working on will be on Aaron Carter. If you don't know, he was a huge singer. You remember him, right? He was a huge
Yes.
singer like in the early, I guess mid 2000s, and he sadly passed away back in 2022. Um he just had a really tragic life story. Like two of his sisters also passed away. Him and his brother kind of had some issues as well. It was just a really sad story, but I'm working on that one next. To be continued on when exactly I'll have that posted, but yeah, I'm still kind of writing the script for that, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
But yeah, this is great. So I think I'm now at 10,000, I don't know, 10,030 something subscribers. So
whoop, whoop.
yeah,
This is cool.
really excited to see, the next year is for my channel because so there's this one website called Social Blade. And if you type in like your channel name or whatever, anybody's channel name, it'll give you like an estimated projection of when you'll hit certain milestones. So it had me at hitting 10K like way like next year because it goes by however your current views are. So, you know.
I mean, but you clearly, I mean, added more stuff since you had the
Well, it
before.
was also before my Amanda video, and my views were kind of like down at that time. So it's estimating from wherever your current channel is, like that day. Like if your views stay consistently exactly like how it is now, this is when you'll hit 10K or whatever. So, so yeah.
Well,
Um, like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all.
yeah.
Big things are going. I love to say stuff to see how Adrian's gonna react to it. That's all.
Girl, cause where that come from? You
I'm
ain't never
sorry.
done that.
Sorry if that was offensive. Listen, y'all know my heart. I would never mean anyone any harm.
Yo, legit though, we should like do one of these random chats so I can roast you about not watching all these Disney movies.
Okay, so I wasn't gonna talk about Disney movies. Should I say it? I don't really like Disney movies. I'm sorry if that's making people unsubscribe, but I don't have, I mean, obviously growing up, I was more of a Nickelodeon kid. So I just prefer Nickelodeon over Disney.
So it's the fact that you don't even have to pick and you picked.
But yeah, like, I mean, yeah. I stopped watching Disney probably in like elementary school. I just felt like
Go
I
ahead,
think you know
say
what
it,
I think it
say it,
was?
say it. Go ahead, say it, say
Huh?
it, say it. Go ahead, say it. You felt like what?
I just felt like a lot of the shows that I was like really heavy into were just all getting canceled. So I was
Yeah.
just like, well, then why am I still here? Like the last big show that I watched was That So Raven. Like I still would occasionally come back from Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I think Boomerang too, and I would just watch.
I mean, it was essentially downhill from there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff. It was almost like I just feel like the early 2000s in every single category,
Yes.
everything was popping off at the same time everywhere.
Yes.
Like everybody had a hit. There wasn't one person that songs that just weren't doing
Yeah.
well. TV was like there was shows galore, there were movies. Like
Yeah.
what happened?
I don't know.
Did we burn
Like
out? Did we flame out? Like did the originality
people just
stop?
aren't
Like,
thinking
what
of
happened?
ideas like that anymore. I don't even know.
That's what I'll blame it on. I don't think anybody's original anymore. Everybody's trying to remake the remake of the remake, and
Yeah. Okay, so I did see Freakier Friday. That's the it's the remake of the 2003 movie with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. They actually also made a so actually the Lindsay Lohan like original one is also a remake of a version that they did in the 70s. I learned that when I went to the theater. Cause like the dine-in theater that I went to, like before they show the actual previews of the movie, they'll show like previews that have to do with that movie, if that makes
hmm
sense. So those they would show like basically the trailer of the original 1970s Freaky Friday thing. So that's how I found out that
I don't think I've
it was
ever. I don't think I've ever seen that.
seen what.
The original,
Mm-hmm.
like
It
before
seemed
they do.
interesting.
Oh, there it is.
Wasn't it Jodie Foster or somebody?
Girl, I do not know.
1970s
I just
Freaky Friday.
Best Buy's trying to get me to buy the DVDs.
Yeah, I had Jodie Foster. She was like a baby bop.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that is vintage.
1976. That was another movie that I wanted to say that we should watch, but I did not write it down. So I don't know.
What did we learn? What did
Huh?
we learn? I said, what did we learn?
Write stuff
Okay,
down.
always write it down. Write it down. Get it to a point where if it's not in my calendar,
Oh yeah, I'm just yeah. If it's not
not
written
gonna
down, I don't know
happen.
about it.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, y'all, that is um that was a live. I definitely want to come back on here a little bit more, just every now and then, at least once a month, to just like talk about popular topics, take questions from people, that kind of thing.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I will. Adrienne will pop out whenever she wants to.
Every now and then,
Yeah.
I shall. I shall return.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for 10K.
Yes, let's get to 20.
I know. 20 and then 100K. Guys, whenever
No,
you
we
hit
can skip 50.
100K, huh?
Can skip 50.
Well, no, I'm not skipping, but I'm just saying, like, so basically, until you hit 100K, YouTube doesn't like send you anything. It's not until you hit 100K that they give you a plaque and like a little written message or whatever. But yeah, of
Okay.
course, 20K is the next major milestone.
Milestone.
11K, 15K, 20K, you can't forget the small steps in between. So
We like small wins just like the big wins.
definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna save this live.
Yes.
So anybody that wants to watch it after today can. And yeah, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, mommy. Bye, daddy. Bye, y'all.